Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode number 5 on the Northern Farms on the Realistic Farming channel for Farming Simulator 22, where we use real tractors, we use real equipment, we have realistic tutorials, and we have a real lot of fun. Welcome in, everybody. We have a lot of work to do, as usual. Now, where we left off last time, we were in the process of tedding the last no-name field over there, and I went ahead and did that. And like I told you guys, I was going to purchase a new tedder, which we did, a straight-up tedder. So we'll just ted it all together, and then we got to get a windrower, and we're going to get going. So how's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing awesome, and I hope you guys are doing fantastic as usual, because I am, and I am ready to get going. As you can see, we have changed a little bit. I've put the speed at 1x because we're doing shorter videos so that we can continue to move just a little bit. We had, let me bring up YouTube. Hang on one second, because I think we had multiple people that answered the trivia question, which was, what was a tedder? And I know Benji was, and I know Bart answered it, and there was a couple other people. Hang on one second. I'll bring up YouTube. So you're going to use the game sounds, but you won't lose me. Let me bring it up so I can get this correct, so I don't miss anybody, just so I can. So hi, I hope you guys seriously are doing well. I really do. Bring up my videos. Let's make some hay. And we'll go to comments. And let's get this here. Okay, so Bart answered it correctly. Russell answered it correctly. Capote's Net Adventures answered it correctly. Yep. Russ got it right. Okay. So if I missed anybody, which I didn't, I don't think I have it all up here. Thank you for answering the trivia question. Let me shut down YouTube and come back to the game, and let's get going, everybody. I've been playing a little bit of the UK Forest off camera, just to keep myself busy in between, because now we have this series and we have the Alma, Missouri series. So we're going to have a blast, and that just kind of keeps me busy. And what I want to do is, when I end up clearing the whole map, I want to put out a video of the entire forest cleared. I think I just hit 400 trees or something like that. I'm just doing it on my own, off camera, just kind of relaxing, and just kind of doing it in between the two series, which allows me to get my farm sim fix in. Let's get in here and get the this turned on. Get her warmed up a little bit. Get our gate opened up. We're going to ted field number 31 today. We're going to ted that, and we're going to head over and start tedding this. When we get them all tedded, we're going to buy a windrower, bale it up, and then sometime in the near future, which will be probably next month, we're going to harvest this and get this field set up and ready to go. And let's go. Been a busy time on the farm in real life, and it's been great. I had to remember, because I'm running with automatic transmission on my own series, and I had to remember when I first got on here to turn back on manual transmission. Let's get here. Scoot my chair up so I can get this thing going here. This is the under 100 horsepower challenge on the Northern Farms map by Simulation of the Nation. I really like this tractor, and Russell got it for me and showed me who it was. If you guys get a chance, make sure you're checking out. I got a couple of shout outs also on top of what we did. Make sure you're checking out Big A, good friend of the channels. He's live on Twitch Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and he's live also on YouTube. He will repost his Twitch on YouTube, so check him out. Also check out my good friend Charles. Benji, he's on Alma, Missouri right now. MT Pockets has got a couple of series going on. He's got Clearing the UK Forest. He's got Nordgrad. He's got Deerlands, I do believe. I don't know if it's Deerlands or the other one by the guy that did Oceanside Forest. But he's got a couple 3 series going on. And who else is out there that's good friends of the channel that's making... If I forget you guys, I'll remember you. I'll get you. I promise. Van Ham Gaming. Check him out. He live streams pretty much Monday through Friday. Yeah. So, hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are doing awesome. Let's get this unfolded. Now, this is only for me. Remember, we can only have... We don't need this open because all the hay is going to come right inside. We can only have 100 horsepowers on this challenge, so everything's got to be under 4.4 meters. I sold the mower back to be able to buy this tedder, so let's get her lowered down and turn her on. Let's go, guys. Let me throw my controller down and let's get going. I'll put this. Let's go down. There we go. We'll head at 6.2, and there we go. Slam it to the floorboards, as they say. Eastbound and down. I don't know the words, but I also been playing a little bit of truck sim off camera, doing the good friend of mine does truck sim videos, and he was doing the what do you call it there? The Smoking the Bandit challenge, where you use the truck and you do all the runs that they did in the game. And I've been kind of messing around with that a little bit. Now our tedder will reach 2 windrows wide. As you can see, we are tedding it into one giant pile. And we're going to try to make this around this corner here. But you guys are really, really, really enjoying the Realistic series, and I'm happy to bring it back, and I'm happy to be back. I'm going to have to hit that again when I come around, but let's do another row. But I'm happy. I'm really happy that we're doing this. I'm really happy that we are maintaining the realism, even on Elma, Missouri. Even though we're playing out of cab, we're still playing it realistic speeds. But on that one, we're doing multiple days, so we're able to go a little bit faster clock speed. We're going 3x speed on that one because we're doing 3-day months instead of 1. So it works out the same. There we go. As our first headland. We're just going to keep going around in circles, and which is called headlands. Many of you guys have answered that trivia. We're going to go a little wider here to get this little tuft of grass. We'll stay on one headland just to make sure we get it all. Oh, it's been a busy, busy, busy week for your boy Fury. We have been finishing up haying. We got our 3 80-acre fields mowed and tedded, and we got one of them baled and already put in the barn, as they say. But it's been kind of hectic, as they say. Now, the nice thing about a tedder, guys, is you don't have to pick it up and go around the corners. You can just kind of go. You can go around, and that's what makes it a lot faster. You can do it crazy. I can't believe we've already been recording for almost 10 minutes. But I'm excited to continue to bring this episode 5 already. You believe that? It's absolutely crazy. I guess when you're enjoying what you're doing, it's kind of fun. Yeah. Been getting crazy hours and crazy spending some time with you guys, and it's nice. And I may or may not consider bringing another live stream back, but I don't know. I'm just enjoying making videos and just kind of chilling and relaxing. And okay, now we're going to go right around this way so we can hit it again. We are going to make sure that we're still spinning, and we are, because if you go over a section again that you've already tedded, it's not going to hurt it. So the question the question on the last week's trivia, or last video of this, was what does a tedder do? There's one simple thing that a tedder does, and that is flips over the grass and basically, as you can see, fluffs it up, widens it, spreads it out so that it can dry. There are some tedders out there that will literally flip it over. But the tedder that we have on here right now literally just picks it up in the ground and fluffs it out. So it literally allows it to dry. So in real life, what we do is we ted the grass the one time. So we mow like probably early afternoon usually. So it's 10 a.m. in the morning. This is a little early, to be honest with you guys, to be mowing and tedding. But because it's farm sim, there is no time frame, but I can always let you guys know the real way to do things. So we usually start mowing around early afternoon, and then about late afternoon, when we're done with a field, we then we ted the first time. Then after it teds, now you got to look at your weather, and you got to make sure you got 2, 3, 4 days in a row that you have no rain, because you want to be able to have that freedom of the time. Preferably windy days if you can, because the windy days will allow it to dry faster. So we mow early afternoon, and then by late afternoon, 4 or 5 o'clock, we'll ted the first time. Okay? Then the next day we'll come out early afternoon about the same time as we mowed, and we'll ted for a second time. Now that's day number 2. Okay? And then day number 3, we come back after the third day and we ted for the third time. By day number 3, we're starting to bale. And then day 4 usually is putting it in the barn. So we're going to raise this because we've already tedded that once. We're going to start getting this. But you can see how fast you can ted a field. You can really go, and you don't really have to stop. You just keep going, and even if you go over a section. So pretty much what it takes us is to do 80 acres, it takes us about 2.5 to 3 days to mow it, because remember, we only have 2 different mowers. Well, actually we have 3, but one of them is borrowed, so we really only own 2. We own the HX15 John Deere, which is a 6-meter wide brush hog, but that's usually only mowing ditches and things like that with it. And if I can get away with it, I mow my front yard with it. That's a giggle. That's an evil giggle, because it really doesn't work that well as far as for regular mowing. It's more for like ditches and things like that. And we have the 3.5 Pottinger sip mower, the one we were using last time. The neighbor down the street has, well, not really down the street, about 3.5 miles. Let's make sure that's folding. He has a triple mower, a Kuhn triple mower, K brand, that we borrow sometimes to do it. But we don't that's not ours. So we use it and then we send it back usually. But it usually takes us about 2 days to mow, because we do about 5 to 6 acres an hour usually. When we mow, which is a bit realistically, because you figure, okay, so we started mowing in game about 8:30. We've mowed about 6 acres total, and that's about right. So it's about, yeah, it's pretty close to super as realistic as you're going to get in real life. All right, so that can sit now. Now, normally what I want to do now is, oops, I'm going to go over here. Next series, we're going to continue with the realistic, but whenever we get done with these 2 series and we get on to the next one, I want to go like full realistic, like the 28-day months, because in real life you don't have the luxury of speeding up time as much as you want to. All right, so we're going to stay at about 6. Let me put my controller down and get going here until we get out onto the main road, and then we'll shift up. So then, like I said, we have 80 acres. We can do about 5 acres an hour. So we mow about 12 hours a day. So it takes us about 2 to 3 days tops to mow it alone, get her down, and then another 3 days to ted it, and then another probably 2 days to get it baled, picked up the bales, get it all ready to go, and shift up a little bit faster there. We're going 9 miles an hour. That's good. So you're talking pretty much a week to 10 days to do one field. And we have 3 80-acre fields. So it takes us about, pretty close to a month to get everything mowed down, if not more. There we go. One more. There we go. Spit her up. Now this tractor will go, let's see if I can get up there. Nope. Just go this fast. This tractor will go 20-something miles an hour. So that's what I'm saying. And then you get done, and then pretty much, if you've got fertilizing, or if you've got seeding or planting, as we call it, the game calls it seeding, we call it planting. Cultivating, any of those projects in between. Now you're talking another month, 2 months. Now you're into, if you start actually getting your grass ready March or April, you're then talking, you've got to turn right back around and start mowing again. It's a vicious cycle. So My summers in real life are super busy. Everybody knows that. Go a little bit slower here, and we're going to go and mow, or Ted the, let's go down one more. Keep this at around 9 miles an hour. We don't want to zip through our farm. It just never ends. Like, so from March until about September, October, we're ready to go, because then we're doing soybeans right now, putting them in the ground. As soon as we get done with this last meadow that we've got, getting it baled. Well, the second meadow, we've got one already done. Get done with the second meadow, and then we've been planting and cultivating in between, getting that ready. The soybeans be in the ground, and then probably around September, October, they'll be ready, and we'll be harvesting. And then we'll be harvesting our corn right around the time Halloween hits. Last year we finished up a week before Halloween, which was pretty cool. So we're gonna do soybeans, corn, and we got lots of mowing to do. We ran through some problems with our fertilizer. We ended up using just slurry and manure in real life because our fertilizer kind of broke, and we had to have a guy come out and readjust it, and found out we needed 2 pins that go into they'll hold the actual fertilizer to the back of the 3-point hitch. So we had to get those, and we've sent it away, and we're waiting on that. So we've been kind of little less fertilizer than what we would like, but we got what we got, and that's it. You know, we're gonna shift effect up into 6th gear, 1st gear, shall we say. Unfold, which we should be doing this. Lower it down, turn it on, shut this so it's a little more quiet, and let's go. We're gonna stay just on on one row. Even though we can do 2 with this, it's gonna stay on 1, because this is 4.1 meters, just a little under 12 feet, or it is pretty close to 12 feet wide, which is still pretty decent size. But you know, thank you guys for understanding, and understanding the fact that I'm busy and that I haven't put out the videos. When I'm not busy, I can put out 7-day-a-week videos, but when you're busy and you record, later night, because I like to record, even though like my wife's done with all the remote stuff, and I can use the computer whenever I want now. I still don't like to, they're trying to watch TV and stuff, because my computer's in the dining room. I don't have we had to halt construction on my man cave, which is pretty bad because we ran into some issues with contractors and things like that. So we had to literally everything came to a halt. So I'm back to recording in the dining room, so I don't like to keep everybody up at night. Hopefully sometime this summer we'll get that finished. We'll get the renovations done on the man cave, and I'll get my computer moved in there, and then we will be ready to go. And I will be able to record anytime. And then when I come, that's the other reason, guys and gals, that I wanted to go back to 30-minute videos, is because then I can come home on my lunch and record a video, and I can start putting out 5, 6, 7 videos a week again. And that's going to be exciting. I can't wait for those days, and that's going to happen. And once we get our winter stuff all situated and get everything done on the farm for the summer, then in the winter I'm back to 7 days a week anyways. Doesn't matter when I record, which would be kind of cool. So it's either that or start throwing some time lapses out again, which you guys all know I don't like doing them, and you guys don't like watching them. But on the same token, I think for me, what works is to put out 2 or 3 videos a week. Put out, I can get I had to take a nap today, which I haven't taken a nap in ages. Since I lost a bunch of weight, I haven't had to sleep or anything. But when you're pushing the 60-pound light weight loss mark, and now I'm under, getting close to being under 200 pounds, which is pretty cool. When you're running around at 260, 270, and you realize, oh, that's not too bad, it's not bad, but then you realize you're pushing almost 300 pounds, and you're like, oh my gosh, I gotta settle down here. Eating too many of the wife's cookies and stuff. Meep. Hey, he just lays down in front of me. We're gonna go through him. Nobody see that. Turn your head. Then when you lose it, and now I'm like down to right around 200 even, which is pretty good. So I've been sleeping at night. I've been resting at night. But today was the first time I took a nap because I said, I got to record. I told my wife, I said, I'm going to stay up and record tonight because I want to up the videos from 2 to 3 per week. I think I want to drop a video on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. That's my 3 days I want to drop. And what I want to do is, sorry as I clear my throat in your ear hole, I just want to make sure that at least 3, because if we're going 30 minutes and I'm rested and I get a lot more quality videos out, you guys seem to like it. But I'm pushing out 5, 6, 7 videos a week. It seems like you guys are, I feel like I'm rushed, and then you guys aren't getting the best quality, aren't getting the best things that you want to see. So that's what I'm going to do for right now, at least through the summer, and I'll work on making sure that I get out videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. So that's pretty cool. All right, so we got to come up with a cool trivia this week. I asked on Elma, Missouri last time about how you guys all made silage. Let's think, what are you working on today? Because we're tedding, and we've asked what a tedder does. Let's see, what can we ask that it's what we're working on today, which is tedding. Let's see. I'll think. We'll think as I'm talking here for a few minutes, and we'll come up with a nice little trivia for today. I've asked about the tractors. I've asked about what brands it was. I've asked about the mowing, the tedding. Okay, I got one for you. What is, all right, so when you use natural fertilizer, okay, this is going to, and I'll be able to tell the real life farmers out there from the other ones because you're going to answer it. So when you use slurry or manure, what are you technically adding to the field to help you call it fertilized? When you use slurry manure, which is what we call green on our real farm, we call it green farming. When you're a green farmer and all you use is slurry or manure, what are you putting on the field to make it fertilized? And go. Do 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 do. And your final answer, and go. It's real simple. Try not to Google it. Try to just answer it if the best you can. And if you guys answer it, whoever answers it, or if there's multiple people that answer it, I will give you a shout out in the next video. And go from there. If you're a content creator and you answer it, I will shout your channel out. I'll do all those things. So it's just a little thing to keep you guys interactive with me and keep going with it. And it's kind of neat. You guys are looking forward to it. I started that trivia way back on Calmsden Farm when we first started Fs22, and we started it, and I started doing it then. And I got away from it, and I was using it faithfully through Calmsden, through the next series, and then all of a sudden we just kind of got away from it. And just so you guys know, when you're using a tedder like this and you're staying, it's a wider tedder that then is your windrow. You can you don't really have to look behind you. As long as you line yourself up on the windrow, you're good. You just kind of drive, this is relaxing to me. This is what we do. I do this every day. I've been tedding the last 3 days, and then we finished up baling, and it's easy. We've ordered a quick hitch for the farm, and we're hoping that comes in sometime this next week. And what a quick hitch does is, hang on one second, shebang, I want to show you guys. So what a quick hitch does is when you back up to it like this, now like what we have, since we don't have a quick hitch now, we have to get out, we have to hook up the actual tractor to this little pin. See this little pin thingy here? We have to slide the pin through it, hooks it up, then I have to put it in the PTO. With a quick hitch, I can come up to a trailer and it'll pop it into place it'll drop it into place, and then all I have to do is get the PTO and I'm gone. And the wires, of course, the hoses. Farm Sim calls them wires. They're technically air hoses, so that you can raise and lower your equipment. That's what those hoses are for. But as you can see, this tedder is what we call a straight tedder. And it literally, they make them in all different kinds. They make tedders that push it one way, push it another. They make tedders that, or rakes. We call them rakes in real life, but I'm going to use the term that Farm Sim uses so that you guys understand. But they make these tedder rakes in many different ways. Like this one here is literally spinning it, and it spins it and throws it out behind you, which dries it. They make them flat, they make them straight, they make them, like I said, where they push them one way or another. You can push your windrow. You can actually windrow the tedder, and it's absolutely insane. But so, anyways, yeah, we ordered a quick hitch, and I'm hoping it's here by next week, because that's going to make life a lot easier. And if you guys want, I've got some videos of how it actually works that you guys can actually see. Do I still have that? Okay, good. I still have it dropped. And that way, you guys can actually see what a quick pin hitch does. You back up to like a trailer, and instead of having to get out and manually put the pin in, it drops it in place for you. So it basically represents the non-manual attach mod. So, you know, even though manual attach is super realistic, that when you don't use it, it's still realistic because you can drop a pin hitch in and you're done. Now on the ball hitches and stuff, you're still going to have to get out and hook up everything. You still got to hook up all the hoses and the PTO anyways. And that, what I just did back there, you probably never want to do. You see how that PTO is spinning? You would probably never want to stand behind it too long, because I've seen them snap and I've seen them take out people's legs and things like that. Oh, I never did. I got the pedestrian mod in and I forgot to add it. I just hit start. Forgot to add it, everybody, but I got it in here. We'll get it in here next time. But happy Sunday. It's Sunday for you guys, and I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. I hope you guys are enjoying your Farm Sim adventures. And to those of you guys that stream on today, please have a great stream. Enjoy your stream and just have a blast. Because that's what it's about. You know, like I stated before, and I'll try to say it more often so you guys know. For those of you that are new to the channel and tuning in for the first or second or third time, if you're an OG of mine, kind of turn your ears off because you've heard this before. I am a third generation real life farmer. We have 125 head of Holstein. We do what we got to do. I run a family, fun, friendly farm channel. We don't curse, we don't swear, we don't talk politics. Everybody has their own opinion. We just kind of keep it to ourselves. Everybody who's new, just welcome in, and please just show up. All is welcome. I don't care what side of the fence you fall on. I don't care your race, creed, color. All are welcome in the Fury Machine Gaming channel. And we give everybody the same amount of love as we give everybody else. So that's kind of cool. But I want you guys to be able to come and just relax and not have to worry about any problems, any issues, anything to go with life. Just come and relax. I'm going to try to get both of these so we can get them. Because we're getting close. We're at about 28 minutes, and then I'll say my goodbyes, and we'll get you guys out of here. It's been a quick day, quick episode. That's why I like the 30 minutes. I can come in. I don't have to stretch it out for another 30 minutes. We can get these teaching moments out of the way. Make sure you guys are answering the trivia. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing as usual. Make sure you guys are always checking out the people that I shout out, if the content creators, and I've known them for a while and I get you going on them. Make sure you're subscribing and tell them Fury Machine Gaming sent you and all that stuff. So I think we managed to get both of those. Yes, we did. Look at us go. It's almost like we know what we're doing. I'm going to try to get two here again. Get over one little spot. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Let's go. All right, so about 30 seconds left, so you guys know how it works. I'm going to use my wife's outro as I've promised her every single time. So please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you are watching this. And remember, I love you all. And I will catch you guys right back here on the Northern Farms in a couple of days. We're going to drop this one on, today is Sunday. On Tuesday, I am going to drop Alma, Missouri. Thursday, I'll drop this one. And next Sunday will be Alma, Missouri. We'll just alternate. We'll just keep going, and we'll do everything realistically, guys. So welcome in and enjoy. And I will catch you guys on Tuesday. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend.